Oh my god, I got ambushed with news today that the State of Decay DLC is out. State of Decay Heartland E3 2019 announcement trailer. So I watched about 10 seconds of it before realizing, you know what, let me just not watch it and I'll do a live reaction. But first, let's actually take a look at what's going on. State of Decay 2 Heartland, as you can see here, you can buy it for $10, but it's also included with the Xbox Game Pass, which is that subscription thing that you can get. And it's also included if you have the Ultimate Edition, because I was able to download it immediately, and I am not a Game Pass holder. We're also going to go over this. This is the announcement. I don't think these are the patch notes. They might be the patch notes, though, but we'll go over it. You can see it's not very long, but first, let's go over the reaction. Now, I'm not the most... I'm difficult to impress, so don't expect me to, like, flip my wig. Oh my, State of Decay 2 Heartland. Looks like State of Decay 2. A brand new story experience. I have no idea who those are. Two different paths. Get some choices for a change. That sounds interesting.
Find a father I never knew.
My mission: find a hero I've never met.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Days.
He hasn't been seen since the outbreak.
The last time I heard his voice.
The last place he was seen
Yeah, kind of gross looking there.
was in Trumbull Valley. I've only heard whispers
I've only heard legend.
of unseen horrors.
Okay, let me pause. We're gonna have to rewind and look at some of this stuff. Right now, I'm actually just enraptured by the gameplay. Like, I'm thinking things in my head, but let's just watch.
Here, we are the many.
Here, we can become stronger.
For so long, I was just surviving.
Now people are counting on me.
This is where my story could end.
Oh, grenade launcher.
This is where my story could begin.
That weapon actually kind of
I
sucks.
thought we had seen everything.
We ain't seen nothing yet.
Two stories. Obviously, it's these two characters. New dangers. Our biggest expansion yet? But will it be your best expansion yet? Okay, so here's what I want to do. I want to go back through some of this stuff. Let's go look around. So, here we go. Two paths. Obviously, they're referring to these two people here. Well, not that person. Here's one of them, and this other chick right here. In the comment sections, people are saying that this is Marcus's daughter. I don't know if that's true or not, but how stereotypical that she doesn't know her father. You know, let's not, no more social commentary than that, but a difficult not for me to notice that. Let's go, though. Let me look through this. Look at this. What's this over here? Look at this growth. This is not in the game currently. This is not something that is in State of Decay. Look at that growth. Look at this growth. It's like the Blood Plague. Hey, look at this. Is this the location in State of Decay 1? Is this the courthouse where those guys wanted to have pretend law and then they got messed up? Is that location? Well, you can see these growths.
I've only heard whispers.
Let's keep going. Are there any sneak peeks of new enemies? Like, what is this thing here? Is this a new enemy? Is this a Blood Plague Screamer? Blood Plague Screamer. Is this a realistic quantity of zombies, or is this cinematic? Look at all these zombies here. What is there, like 30 of them or so? I mean, like in Nightmare Zone, you can certainly get that many, but is that how many we're going to be dealing with? Are there any hints here? Is this looks like a sniper tower based on how large the walkway is. Over there, I actually think that might be the Clio relay based on how high-tech this looks. A flare for, I guess, dramatic effect.
Now people are counting on me.
Let's see.
My story could begin.
Can we see anything in this landscape? I don't think so. Blood Plague Juggernaut, we already know that. Crossbow, that's not new.
We ain't seen
And so that was it. New dangers. Let's take it slow through here. New dangers. Are they going to show us a hint? No, they just show us weapons. Like, what's dangerous about these weapons? Why do you want to say new dangers and then not show the Blood Plague Screamer? If I was making the trailer, I wouldn't do that. I would have shown an actual new danger. That looked like... Hold on a second. Okay, here we go. This looks like a Blood Plague bloater. So it looks like we're going to get Blood Plague variations of all of the existing freak zombies. I haven't seen a Blood Plague feral. That doesn't mean that isn't a thing. I'm going to go on the assumption that when he explodes, he's going to explode into the Blood Plague gas variation that the Plague Hearts emit. Look at how infested this area is. This is all infested area. So it looks like the plague is... This area must have been infected and infested for an extremely long time. And another thing we're learning is it appears that the zombie condition, whatever it is, it's terraforming the landscape. Anything we got in here? No, we just got more buildup, lots of buildup. Looks like a military blockade. A blood plague sample. Oh man, you're leaving it behind. So that's what we saw, like, interesting. Available now. That's another thing to know. It's available right now. So let's go through some of the comments real quick. Stan Strange says, new State of Decay 2 content equals yes. Trumbull Valley equals yes. Available now. Explodes. Well, we hardly knew ye, Stan Strange. What's this guy got as an avatar? Is that Lucario? Oh, he's cute. It's like a little kid Lucario. I always like it when people have neat avatars. Name of the song has nothing to do with State of Decay. Looks awesome and available now. Heck yes. Thank you. Trumbull Valley, I'm home. Did you miss me? What is the upvotes that let's reload? Let's get a live receiver. 400 upvotes to 65 downvotes. Definitely looking pretty good there. Return to Trumbull Valley and Heartland, State of Decay 2's new story-based campaign. Play it today, included with Xbox Game Pass. Choose one of two storylines to face more aggressive, deadlier threats than ever before. Kind of annoyed that they kind of ambushed me on this. I was planning to get streaming set up, but I was under the assumption that this would be out later in the day. Best announcement yet. Will it be better than Lifeline? Lifeline was really good. Just update. How do we start it? First of the commentary. What else do we got? They just took stuff from State of Decay 1 on Xbox and added 2 campaigns almost like they aren't trying. So we have a critic here. Trumbull Valley map was one of the most frequently requested additions by the game's most vocal fans. They either add it and suffer your criticism, or they don't, and the rest of the community leverheads. This guy speaks the truth here, Russell Porter. It's true that a lot of people wanted story content. A lot of people wanted to go back to Trumbull Valley. A lot of people wanted to return there. But at the same time, you know, I'm not saying that this... It's like both sides have some merit, you know, and the argument could be made that it's lazy, but I don't think it's going to matter. I don't think it's going to be a big deal. So let's go on over to this, and then we can wrap the video out. So Heartland, we've already seen that. Back in November during Xbox, I think EXO is Xbox Online 2018, that was E3 2018, you might have watched the announcement that players can expect to return to Trumbull Valley in 2019. I do remember that. Today, that promise came true, announced live during Microsoft's E3 briefing. I didn't think their briefing was today. I must have completely missed it. I thought E3 didn't start until the 11th. Wow. That means I missed it. I'll have to rewatch it. Anyways, back to what we're talking about. Introducing Heartland, the moment we've all been waiting for. It's been exciting and challenging keeping something this big a secret for that mic drop moment. You know, I would have liked it if they gave me a warning, but, you know, that's just me. When Phil Spencer says, Phil Spencer, if you don't know, is currently he's the head of Xbox, says, and it's available now. Woo! We are thrilled to be part of E3 and most importantly to launch this very special story campaign. Welcome to Heartland. State of Decay 2 Heartland features a return to Trumbull Valley in a new story-based adventure. Once the iconic site of the original State of Decay game, the towns of Spencer Mill and Marshall are now overrun with an advanced form of blood plague. a more aggressive and far deadlier version than exists anywhere else. That's interesting. Is this a suggestion that the Blood Plague originated in Trumbull Valley? Like, is it the most aggressive version of it because it had the most time to develop here? Or is there some kind of special condition that is causing it to develop here? But we saw that it appears to be terraforming the landscape. Though it may be familiar territory to those who homesteaded here years ago, Trumbull Valley is packed with new dangers and unspeakable horrors. The unspeakable. I slurred that word a little bit. The past is never dead. In Heartland, players choose from two sets of starting characters who have traveled to Trumbull Valley for different reasons. Both pairs of survivors are on a mission to find people important to them, characters who appeared in the original State of Decay. Players must also find and recruit crucial handcrafted characters in order to build a strong community. They can also claim the beloved Jurassic Junction as their home site and build the biggest base yet. That's interesting. An even bigger base than Whitney Field and the Barricaded Strip Mall. Blending nostalgia with new features. That's not a bad idea. Nostalgia, it's not wrong to cash in on nostalgia if you respect your roots. And I do have a feeling that they will do so here. Key features. New map, explore Trumbull Valley, the site of the original State of Decay game. So it looks like it's not going to be a different location. It is actually Trumbull Valley. Narrative-driven single-player adventure. Single-player, that means it's probably not cooperative. I think that's what that would mean to be specific. Choose your heroes. Heartland features two starting pairs of survivors, Quincy, an XCOM and member of the network. Interesting. So we've got some relationship to the network. And his partner, Helena, and Larice, the long-lost daughter of Mickey Wilkerson and her aunt, Fiona. So Larice, I imagine, is the black lady, and she's the long-lost daughter of Mickey Wilkerson. Mickey Wilkerson, he's that hick guy, which, like, I mean, I guess that makes her a mulatto, which is someone who's half white, half black. That's not what I was expecting. I thought that was going to be Marcus's daughter. That is not what I was expecting. A custom character, including recruitable survivor. Claim your base at Jurassic Junction, the largest home site in the franchise, which means it's larger than 8. I would assume it's going to go to 10. Like, no, 10 just seems like a magic number. All Blood Plague freaks. Okay, so that does include the Feral. Blood Plague Screamer, Feral, Juggernaut, and Bloaters, featuring deadly new attacks. Does this mean that they have brand new combat animations, or is it just technically a new attack just with Blood Plague added to it? That's a good question. Over 8 hours of story-focused gameplay culminating in the Gauntlet, a grueling challenge that requires skill and strategy to overcome. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. I'm slightly skeptical there. Provides answers players have wanted since the launch of the original game. So definitely have a lot of lore here. New achievements worth 500 gamer score. Oh, my mouse is going crazy. Heartland is available now for all State of Decay 2 players on Xbox and Windows 10, including for Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscribers. That would be me, right? I have Ultimate one. I want more. Of course you do, and you've got it. Download the Heartland Player Guide. Let's open that in a new tab. Read the patch notes. We probably read that. Read our press release. We're not going to read it. It's boring. Tune into a special edition of Inside Xbox tomorrow, Monday, June 10th at 4 p.m. to see more from Heartland. Check out the update referendum. Let's see what those are. So let's close these. Oh, so we do have patch notes. CU... What does CU stand for? Anyways, 9.0 patch notes for Heartland. Heartland is the first story-based content update for State of Decay 2. It returns to Trumbull Valley, the iconic location presented in the original State of Decay game, revisiting familiar people and places to see how they've changed by the ongoing apocalypse. It's available to all Game Pass subscribers and can be purchased from the Microsoft Store. In addition to Heartland, we made the following free upgrades at the core. So this is stuff that you're going to be getting regardless. So maybe I don't actually have it automatically. Maybe what I automatically downloaded is actually the free upgrade, the 10 gigabyte upgrade. I hope I get it. I mean, that would be pretty generous. I would enjoy that. Inventory. We've expanded the range of actions you can perform in your inventory in different contexts. While in a vehicle, you can now drop items and break open rucksacks. Interesting. While looting a container, you can now unequip your weapon or weapon mod. while you can unequip your weapon. Okay, so I guess you can like finagle things a little bit more. While the supply locker is open, you can now salvage or you can now repair or salvage items in your personal inventory. That's amazing. If you want to do that, typically you would have to deposit the item into the locker and then repair it. So that's that absolutely that should have been in the beginning of the game, to be honest. While trade interface is open, you can now unequip items. While the vehicle inventory is open, you can now unload weapons and break open rucksacks. The take one action in the inventory can now be used to take the final item in a stack. Okay, you now hear an error sound when attempting to use a unusable item via the inventory screen. I thought I already did make a noise. Blood Plague. Curing a survivor's blood plague is now more user-friendly. You can now treat survivors who are merely fighting an infection before they develop full-blown blood plague. Couldn't you already do that? I'm certain that you could, unless they're referring to something different, but you could already take a cure to remove your existing infection level, even if it's not fully blown blood plague. When you talk to an infected survivor, you have the view treatment options actions that reveal how long they have left to live. I thought that must be something different, but I thought you could already do that. After you select that action, the usual exile, euthanize, administer options appears and work as before. If you have a cure in your inventory, you'll use it to cure them, and if you don't, you'll see an option to... Okay, so now you don't have to manually grab it. That is convenient. If you decide to not act on their infection, you can back out of the original set of dialogue actions like enlist follower, switch to this character. Good. Miscellaneous, a handful of rare crashes, arcane mission blockers, and minor typos. Oh, look at this. You deserve so many more subs. Thank you, James Prasad. You know, you may have photobombed my review slightly, but, you know, we love you anyways. A handful of rare crashes, arcane mission blockers, and minor typos are no longer a problem. Stabilizing foam now costs 0 meds to use, but you still need to be at home to use it. This is a medical mod that basically was used to heal you, and now it should be able to heal you without the usage of meds. So stabilizing foam should actually be pretty decent now. Hostile icons no longer become randomly unglued from... Hold on a second. Does this mean you're like kind of on the invulnerable side? If you got attacked during a siege and they're beating the crap out of you, what would prevent you from just using the stabilize, unless there's a cooldown on it? Hostile icons no longer come randomly unglued from characters' heads. I don't remember that. I've never had that one happen, but I guess it did. Water disturbance effects no longer continue after zombies are killed. Blood or gas in a car no longer lethal to zombies outside the car. I never had that happen either. Knowing how to fish no longer makes you sad. Also never had that one happen. What is this player's guide? Oh, it's a download. The Refereeum Hub, I have no idea what this is. This looks like a Mixer thing. I don't know the first thing about Mixer. Let's open this up. Is this really long? This looks kind of long. There's tips. Let's just kind of browse it slightly. Unique characters. A crucial difference is that we've populated with specific set of unique handcrafted characters with their... Okay, so these are consistent characters that are not random. For example, Heartland offers 2 pairs of starting characters, and each pair features 2 uniquely crafted survivors with different traits and skills. So, consistent characters, that's something that I have wanted. In addition, the unique handcraft list can be a focused story. Because Heartland features a specific set, we've also focused the story on your community. Your choice of starting characters also sets up the initial storyline that you'll pursue during the opening couple hours. Choose the Seeking for Santos storyline to get Quincy and Helena as they track down a lost ally of the network. On the other hand, you can get the Last Wilkerson. Oh man, does that mean they died or something? You'll take charge of Larice and her aunt Fiona as you track down Mickey Wilkerson. The father Larice never knew. New challenges. Our fans have been clamoring for new threats. That would definitely be me. Blood plague runs rampant in Trumbull Valley. Not only are plague zombies a constant threat, you also encounter different plague-infected freaks. Each of these plague freaks, the bloaters, screamer, feral juggernaut, have evolved new ways to kill you. So that means even the juggernaut has become more advanced. That's good. The game does need that. Does that carry over to the base game, I wonder? Dramatic conclusion. The final segment of the Heartland story features a series of challenging encounters that will push your survivors to the limit. We will see about that. You'll want to bring plenty of supplies and some highly skilled characters to improve your odds of success. This must be the Jurassic Junction. Heartland tips. Let's see how erudite the tips are. Here are some tips that'll help you. Explore the map. Oh my gosh, like... Trumbull Valley holds plenty of surprises, from caches of valuable supplies to potential recruits. Absolutely erudite. You need 200 IQ to comprehend a tip like that. Complete your missions. Oh man. Even if you don't receive immediate payoff, your diligence will be rewarded with new recruits. Just 200 IQ. Recruit everyone. I don't even know if I agree with that. Like, typically I don't like recruiting everyone, but let's see what they say. Every recruitable survivor you meet has a unique skill only possessed by that character. These skills unlock new facilities, actions. Well, we already know that. That's nothing new. Like characters have fifth skills, etc. 200 IQ. Beware the plague. Blood plague is far more common in Blood Plague Valley, Trumbull Valley than what you're used to. So even careful survivors will likely develop serious infection along the way. Keep your eye on survivors' infection meter and don't hesitate to swap them out if they edge too close to full-blown case. Absolutely. 200 IQ. You know, like, don't let people get full blood plague. Send them home before they get just 200 IQ. Like, this, those are just, who would have thought of a tip like that? Bring a friend. You can invite other What? They said it was a single-player experience. Now they're saying that you can invite people to it. Which is it? They'll bring a survivor from one of their normal non-Heartland communities, just like they would. Okay, so I would say this likely overrides the previous statement that it's a single-player campaign. So it is not a single-player campaign. It is single or cooperative. But I think that's all we need to review for the most part. You've seen it yourself. The patch notes, State of Decay 2. That's that. You know, looks pretty interesting. I will download it. I will... Actually, let me quickly open up and see. Like, you can't see this, but I will tell you myself... Let me go to the Xbox store, load up the store. I'm going to go to, I'm going to type it in, State of Decay 2, if this thing would ever load. Come on, Xbox. I'm trying to get something done here. And let's see. State of Decay 2. Let's see if I own it, the DLC. Heartland, where is it? Okay, I don't see it here. I need to, I guess, show all DLC options. Is it not showing up? State of Decay 2, Ultimate Edition, Daybreak, Independence, Doomsday, Year, that's State of Decay 1, Prepper, oh, here it is, Heartland. So, do I need to buy it? Do I need to buy it? I'm loading it up now. Yes, I do need to buy it. So it was not included with the Ultimate Edition. So I do need to buy it. I do need to buy it. That is unfortunate. I will buy it anyways, though. Obviously, I'm going to be making content on it. But you've seen it. That's what's going on. I might try. I mean, what time is it right now? It is 6:41 p.m., so I guess I will try to record. I was originally not going to record today, but I'll do it. I'm going to buy it right now. Then I got to go get my pizza that I ordered, and then I will do just that. But, yep. That's the end of this. This is Get Good Fox signing out. Remember that you don't have to be good to get good.